Looky here. Pray. Time to die, hero. Nothing.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me. In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
You need something? Well, all right then.
Ah! Bothering me fuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My mother, my poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield sister. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
You got no clothes. You should get some. The Companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember Companions younger than us. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a Companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands. All right then.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to Jorvaskar, if you're worth anything in a fight. The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skjor, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders. Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, sister. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 Orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. Mm-hmm.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make a steal from the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
bit late to be wandering around, isn't it? What is it? Mm-hmm.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
If it...
So have you spoken to that man from the Bard's College?
No, not yet. But I will. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the into Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
You mean you won't forget about me the moment
Sure
I'm out of
thing.
sight?
It's yours for a day.
Get yourself a nice old rich husband. Got 16
I'll show you to your room,
babies.
right this way.
You've uncovered my master plan. Now I suppose you'll never leave. Lady,
Harlot.
could you spare a coin?
Let me know if there's anything else you need. What can I get you? Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
Take pity, ladies, spare you ascended, and the age became nine. You walked among us great owls, not as God, but as man! You might be a guest in Dragonsreach, but you're starting to try my patience. You should be talking to my steward. Damn it, I'm the Jarl of Whiterun. I've got war lurking just outside my gates.
Asking you to defy the Jarl.
I apologize for having better things to do than help some ambitious visitor. It's time for you to leave, my friend. Next time, deal with Avenici.
If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
I've seen enough. Put on some clothes. Mind yourself in front of the Jarl, or we'll have serious problems. Keep that in mind when you approach him, for I will be watching. I've got my eyes on you. It seems our enemies have no end of spies, saboteurs, and assassins to send against us. We can never rest easy, for Balgraf's enemies will not. I've got my eyes on you.
You should be talking to my steward. No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet. The Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. The feud between the Greymanes and the Battleborns has become dangerous of late. I've spent many hours in council meetings lately grappling with that problem. Next time, deal with Avenici.
Come to Dragonsreach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Of course, sir. But be warned. Our provisions are running dangerously low, and so the Jarl is in a foul mood. Perhaps I can assist you. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Please, do be careful. I mean, if you are bent on offending the movers and shakers of Skyrim. I mean no offense. It's just that most of the city's residents aren't smart enough for politics. I only counsel caution. There's a feud between the Greymanes and the Battleborns in Whiterun, for example. Just try and be careful in Whiterun, all right? You cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here. Take a look at this decree for details. Enjoy your visit to Dragonsreach.
You should be talking to my steward. Next time, deal with Avenici. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legion, for I love you. I love you.
Excuse me. Farewell.
Can I help you? Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. I'll take my leave then.